Good evening, fellow South Africans. Now, on a totally different subject, and very relevant to my channel, it's about corruption in government. And there's some intriguing things happening at the state capture inquiry. And allegations being made against the secretary, who is in the panel involved in overseeing the whole inquiry. And the allegations come from a former employee of Bosasa. Bosasa is a company that privately manages the prisons in South Africa. And they got that job through connections and corruption, as you will see. But here are the comments related to the secretary involved in the state capture inquiry. The Secretary of the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture, Dr. Kotso de Vere, has taken special leave as the Commission investigates allegations that he was paid by Bosasa. This follows testimony by former Bosasa Chief Operating Officer, or COO, Angelo Agrisi on Friday, where he said he had been told that de Vere was one of the senior officers at the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development who was paid bribes by the company in regard to a 2013 tender for the establishment of a security system in various courts across the country. In the statement issued by the chair of the commission following reports of the allegations, Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo said, Mr. Agrisi states that Dr. de Vere was the COO of the department at the time. However, Mr. Agrisi states that he had no other information to confirm the correctness of this report. In the statement, Zondo said after he notified de Vere of the allegations, the Commission Secretary denied receiving any payment from Bosasa or any person from the company. Zondo said the Commission was now investigating these allegations and that, in the light of the seriousness of these allegations, de Vere has offered to go on special leave pending the outcome of the investigations. Now, it's important to note that it's an allegation, but the fingers of corruption that spread through South Africa and are still spreading through South Africa today are quite extraordinary. And, it's also quite extraordinary that no one has been put before the courts for that VBS scandal, which clearly involves the EFF. Now, the video that's attached is of Agrisi explaining how huge amounts of cash, huge bundles of cash, were basically handed over as bribes to well-connected officials in various departments. Here it comes. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, and have a great day.
The use of cash was from the safe was used predominantly for illegal activities.
In short, bribes, as you've described it.
Correct.
The use of the grey security bags
Was used to pack the cash in that was used for bribes.
How often would the safe need to be refilled?
The intervals are weekly. So what would happen is on a Monday, Greg Lake and Allen would send a message. What is the order of chicken for today? We would then say, well, we need to check with Gavin. And we'd check with Gavin and then let him know what the order would be. That's 100,000 Rand.
Tell us how you can tell.
Chair, because I
Or you
used
did a lot of these.
it was part of my job. In the one hand, you'll see there's 3 elastic bands, small elastic bands there. Then there's 1, 2, 3 piles. Then you've got 2 smaller piles of 5,000 Rand each. A pile would contain 10,000, and we would pack, as a rule, 5 together with 1 elastic band around it. If you have a look there, the elastic band is around it on the bottom one. On the top one, the elastic band has actually come loose. If this was a full pack, there's 100, that there is 200,000. That's 50, that there is 100, and that there in total is 200,000. Okay? So it's
Yes.
2 4, 6, and I can see up to 8. I don't know where they packed out the 200, but that's how you can calculate it. The keys for the actual safes were held by Gavin Watson and him alone. That's why there was a drop safe. Because if there was, sometimes there was too much money to fit into the normal safe in the secretary's vault. You know, 5 million rand in 100 rand or 200 rand notes is a lot of money. We'd have to then try and just get it into the safe.